On the US-Soviet borderline, a Soviet helicopter gunship suddenly swooped down on the American GI, yet instead of launching an attack, he deliberately used his propeller, and the tremendous wind kicked up snowflakes in the sky. Faced with the Soviet provocation, the US colonel immediately ordered his soldiers to shoot it down. The soldiers raised their missiles and quickly locked onto the Soviet helicopter gunship. Since the Soviets had not crossed the border, the captain rushed forward to stop them. Just then, the American spy that the Soviets had captured at the border suddenly tried to escape, and the Soviets immediately opened fire, killing the spy in front of the American troops. This completely enraged the American colonel, but due to the rules of engagement, neither side dared to fire the first shot across the border line. So he took advantage of the night, carrying a gun to sneak to the border line, using pliers to cut barbed wire to sneak across the border. At this time a Soviet patrol armored car suddenly drove over. The US Army colonel rushed to hide. The Soviets realized that the border fence had been damaged and immediately got out of the vehicle to check the situation, but the sound of pulling a bolt and loading a gun suddenly came from behind them. The Soviets turned around and realized that the American colonel was already aiming his gun at them.